Hello everyone, it's me, the Real Local Maniac, and I'm back again with another 8-Bit Wars. And as you can see, today I'll be playing Enduro Racer, which is by Sega. And it's a picture of the good old arcade machine. I believe there was a different arcade machine, one with an actual bike. But anyway, let's start this game. Now, one of the first things I want to talk about this game is the music. I love the music in this game. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I don't know if you can actually hear it on the video, but it is really memorable. Alright, let's talk about the graphics. The graphics are nice, big and clear. It's got a bit of a cartoony feel. It's got a nice illusion of speed as well. It feels like you're actually going at the speed that you're meant to be going. Now, one of the things I do want to talk about this game is why it stood out for me. Not just because, you know, the arcade machine had the motorbike thing, but it's all the little bumps and hills and things you go up and down on. And not forgetting, like, these ramps as well. Absolutely fantastic. Now that's what made it stand out from other arcade sort of races at the time. Compare it to something like Hang On, where it was just pretty much straight on. Now, if memory serves me right, I do believe this game was made by the same guy that made, oh god, what did he make again? Outrun, Power Drift, Afterburner, Space Harrier. If I'm wrong, you know, please feel free to correct me. There we go. And please let me know who the programmer is, because I don't know the name. Anyway, that was Enduro Racer on the good old arcade. Now, I'll quickly plug my sites. Don't forget to check out the 1 Hour Monthly podcast show. You can check it out on iTunes by simply typing 1HMPS. And the new site, by the way, guys, is coming out in January. It's very similar to the one I've got at the moment, but just with a few bells and whistles stuck onto it. Alright, let's begin with the Spectrum review of Enduro Racer. This is a great conversion. I'll quickly start off by saying that, and you'll see why once I sort out these controls. Anyway, while I'm quickly sorting this out, let me quickly just again plug the site again. The new 1HMPS site, the 1 Hour Monthly podcast show site. It comes out January the 1st. It's like a blog site, you know, I'll do certain reviews, I'll have videos, book reviews, and loads of other things. Anyway, let's start this thing. Now, the music on this is absolutely fantastic. It's very, very similar to the arcade. Alright, now graphically this game is absolutely superb. The character sprites and all the other sort of things there in the background and everything are pretty much spot on to the arcade. It's all very detailed, you can see exactly what's going on. Fair enough, it's just like green and black and the background is blue. And the colour scheme does change when you go into the later levels, depending on what part you are. Like the second level's a desert, so it's like yellow, but you can see pretty much exactly what's going on. You know, it's an amazing conversion. The other thing I want to sort of really talk about, why I'm really impressed by this game, is it's got all the bumps and hills and dips like the arcade version, and it's got the jumps and things like that. And that was impressive in the arcade. But when you consider that this was just an 8-bit computer and they've managed to cram all these features into the game, it's absolutely superb and amazing. That's why I love doing these 8-bit war videos, just to see how much they could cram in and ram into sort of like the home bit computers, 8-bit computers I should say, and I fucked that one up, crashed. But yeah, it's got an amazing illusion of speed. Really good conversion. Alrighty then, now this is Enduro Racer on the good old AMSTRAD. Now, I'm not sure which way it works but was this ported from the Spectrum or was the Spectrum ported from the AMSTRAD? You'll see what I mean, because look, it's pretty much exactly the same as the Spectrum version. It looks like the Spectrum version. Now, there are a few differences. The first difference that you'll notice is that the playing area is a lot smaller. Okay. Secondly, well, you can't. Actually, it hasn't got any music. I'm surprised that it hasn't got any music, because the AMSTRAD was capable of the music as well. So, not too sure why it hasn't got music. Alright, what other differences has this game got? It controls and feels like the Spectrum version. Again, that's not a bad thing, it's a fantastic thing because that was an amazing conversion. Okay, it doesn't feel as fast. It feels like it's playing a little bit slower. The trees there don't sort of seem to break up like they do in the Spectrum version, actually. In the Spectrum version, they seem to sort of like break up once you get towards the front of the screen. Sorry, let me just get comfortable in my chair. Yeah, but all in all, you know, one of the things that does disappoint me, not just the music in this game, because don't get me wrong, I'm not disappointed in this conversion, it's a great conversion, is it's the AMSTRAD, and the AMSTRAD was capable of colour, and I don't know why they've gone through this way. Maybe it was because it was easier just to sort of like port a game over from the Spectrum or vice versa, it saved time, but the AMSTRAD, you know, programmed right with a little bit of love, could really sort of like come out with some amazing conversions. You can check out Chase HQ, check out Renegade, check out Contra, fantastic arcade conversions. So yeah, you know, a bit of sprinkling of colour on this game would have just made it a little bit better. Wouldn't have added anything to the gameplay, just you know, a little bit nicer on the eyes perhaps. But all in all, I think this is an amazing conversion. Alright guys, let me quickly plug the podcast again. Episode 4 of the 1 Hour Monthly Podcast Show is out on iTunes. You can just simply get it by pressing 1HMPS or typing 1HMPS. And why not give us a nice review, and even better, why not subscribe to the 1 Hour Monthly Podcast Show. Okie dokie, this is the Commodore 64 version of Enduro Racer, and this is the best part of the game, the title screen with the music. And from here on, it goes downhill. Here we go. Go! Now the graphics are completely stripped away into complete total crapness. Our motorcycle guy there looks like he's just riding a scooter now, while wearing some sort of baggy trousers. It's got no real illusion of speed. The trees there look like Christmas trees. The backgrounds are just uninspiring. It is an awful conversion. The music doesn't sound like the arcade music either. It sounds more like it belongs in a Dizzy game. So you see what I mean? It does sound like it belongs in a Dizzy game. Yeah, I'm not impressed with this conversion at all. The Commodore 64 again could really sort of do some amazing conversions when programmed right, and this unfortunately looks like crap. Look at this level, all those rocks look like big turds, like dino turds, and I went headfirst into a dino turd there. Look, there's mini turds, and this is what this game is in the Commodore 64. It's a turd, basically. Alright, so I'm going to speed up, go as fast as I can, and crash into some dino turd. Alright, so, yep, the winner is definitely the good old Spectrum. By far. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching the 8-Bit Wars. I'm the Real Locomaniac. I shall see you next time with another video. I'll probably do Wonder Boy. See you next time. Goodbye.